Yes, well, that's what the Collingwood hierarchy was talking about, that goal sense of Houlihan. He was running away from goal. He didn't really have a look at the goal when he had the shot, and that's something you really don't find in a lot of players. Houlihan just knew where the goals were, hooked it back. Terrific goal.
1-3 to 3 goals, 9-18. Just what Collingwood wanted. They've had as much of the play, if not more, than Melbourne, but haven't been able to capitalise. Notice that David Schwartz is on the interchange bench for Melbourne, which is a surprise, isn't it? He was one of the stars at Melbourne last year.
Yes, he played in all 22 games last year for Melbourne. I see Neitz is playing at centre-half forward.
Monkhorst and Stein. Stein's laid it off for Pickering, played for a free kick and gets it right in the centre square. So Pickering to bang the Demons into attack.
Michael Pickering, of course, crossing from Richmond last year. Long kick by Pickering to right half forward. Crumbs there to be gathered by Russell. Just gets his foot to the ball and fairly effective. McCartney goes for the boundary line, and the central umpire giving the boundary umpire all clear to throw it in. And the ball is about 60 metres around from the Melbourne goal. We just had a picture there of Schwartz looking on from the interchange bench. I'm sure he'll be in Melbourne's best 20 when the crunch comes. Pickering striving to get the ball clear. Chance for Russell. Well tackled by Sullivan. Opportunity for Hopgood. Good pressure applied by Richardson, but well done by Hopgood. Persevered, but then just lacking a little bit of polish to finish it off, although it was a difficult, very difficult chance for him. And it's out on the full in the right forward pocket where Gaffer will take the free kick for the Magpies.
I just saw Jakovic. He was down on his hands and knees there for a little while, Robbo. I don't know whether it was from that marking incident earlier or whether it was an altercation with Mick Gaffer.
Gaffer kicks in to left half back, and a good mark taken by Collingwood's acting captain in this twilight game, Damien Monkhorst. Sullivan tackled by Watson and Russell, and the ball forced over.
Well, it was a good mark, but it was a shocking hand pass, wasn't it, from the acting captain? Skill's probably not up to what they should be at this stage of the season.
18-9, Monkhorst again, through his legs. It was clever. To Richardson, to Russell. Getting some touches. Pike just got rid of Morwood, didn't take the mark, had the strength. Good handball too to Steins. Poor handball by Steins, but Pike has backed up off the ground by Collingwood. Is that out on the full? No, it'll be a throw in at centre wing. Punched off the ground. Maggie supporter, and don't they have plenty? Crowd is building. As you would expect, a lot of people after work will come down to Princes Park tonight. It's a balmy evening, warm evening in Melbourne. Stein's got the tap away to Hopgood, who was harassed out of it. Kerrison's quick kick. Nice take by Barwick. Terrific to see him back. Goes bang to Houlihan. Gilbert just gives him a little push, legitimately, and takes the mark at fullback.
Now Gilbert looking to transfer play. He comes to the social club side of the ground here at Princes Park. Taken by Road. Handball into space, which was good. Gilbert has run, no, it's Grinter actually. Grinter's kick, pretty good. Just weighted that nicely, and the mark is taken for Melbourne by Neitz. Neitz sidesteps neatly, and he kicks into left half forward. Taken by Jakovic. Handball, puts his teammate Norrish under a little bit of pressure, but Norrish has got pace, and he kicks it towards full forward. Marking contest, punched away. Sullivan picks it off the pack, goes for goal. The kick, not quite hooked enough, and it's through for one behind.
As Jakovic comes off the ground, Robbo, I think the medical staff there just having a look at that right hip. He did have a groin operation last year. It's in that region, but I think it may be the right hip this time.
Oh, what a pity for Melbourne, because Alan Jakovic, in my opinion, is looking absolutely fantastic from a fitness point of view, and he was moving around quite nicely up there at full forward. Already had 2 goals to his credit.
Richardson, short one. Turner through the centre. And goes to full forward. Rockers on a lead. Big fly, great mark. Free kick though earlier paid. It's Collingwood's ball anyway. It's a Houlihan.
Not today, mate.
Well, they might have found a few forwards here, Collingwood. They had Rocker there last year. He was good. He did kick 29 goals last year, playing at full forward. Now this player from Corowa Rutherglen looks very good. You just see that in replay. Rocker with the big leap. The free kick had been paid to the man in front, and that was Houlihan.
It's kicked Collingwood's goal to date. Maggie's trail by 10 points. Jakovic off the ground for Melbourne. Drop pump by Houlihan. He's hooked it. So he's kicked 1-2. And the Collingwood go to 1 goal forward to 3-1. Gee, Jakovic is struggling, isn't he? What a pity for Melbourne. 2 goals in the first 7 or 8 minutes. He's got such a strike rate. He's kicked 111 goals in 25 matches. Free kick against Steins to Monkhorst. And he's got Starcevic clear, and that's where he's going to go. At half forward.
And around, please, Dust.
Tricky shot from here for Starcevic. Bruce has come up a bit since this match started, and he's kicking into what we've got. Here the umpires mic'd tonight.
Outside, Melbourne.
Drop punt just across the face.
All clear.
And behind, so Collingwood inaccurate here at 1-5-3-1. And still Jakovic being treated.
Well, it's a bit of a worry, isn't it, Bruce? Alan Jakovic at full forward. There's the kick in. Peter Rowe couldn't control the footy, but a free kick has been picked out of it. Maybe it went over without anybody touching it. It's taken by Rocker, kicks in towards full forward, and Peter Cameron surely will award a free kick here to Melbourne, and it just does go to Steins. 50-metre penalty. The player
didn't come back on the mark
quickly enough, and it is young Houlihan, I think.
Yes, he did put the pressure on, at least on Jimmy Steins. He didn't let him mark it easily. But once you've been told by the umpire, you must get back very quickly.
Steins kicks to half forward. Going back, Richardson couldn't control the ball. Now is an opportunity for Norrish, but Norrish's kick is way offline. And out of bounds on the full is not what that youngster would have desired there. And Peter McKenna, Alan Jakovic, how's he feeling? He's not looking too good.
Oh, no, he's in a heck of a lot of pain down here on the boundary line, and I think the physio's testing him, and the physio and the doctor are testing him out for a rib injury. He's got a very, very heavy knock, and he's in a heck of a lot of pain, as I said.
Peter McKenna working the boundary. McCartney's kick, good mark, taken by Tingay, whose first 10 minutes was spectacular. 5th kick coming up, goes to the pocket, Schwartz on the lead. Oh, great stretch, not paid. Had 2 grabs at it, and a throw in the pocket. Just wonder with Jakovic whether he carried an injury into this match or copped it early as Neil Baum looks on. Monkhorst and Schwartz together. Monkhorst without any pressure, but straight to Schwartz, round the body, and he's kicked it behind, so 3-2 to 1-5.
I think you're right, Robert. There's no doubt that Schwartz would be in their best 20 for Melbourne.
I think he's been chafing at the bit, Bernie, to get a run by the look of him. He was straight into the action, Bruce, wasn't he?
I'm sure Lee Matthews was surprised that he wasn't part of the 18.
Just a little over-exuberance in going for that mark that we thought may have nearly been paid. But here we have McEwen about to kick in for Collingwood. 3-2 Melbourne, 1-5 Collingwood. And looking at the flags on top of the scoreboard, maybe the Demons are kicking with the aid of the breeze. It is a bit fluky as Lovell marks it left half forward for Melbourne. Schwartz indicating that he wants it long. Lovell does just that and kicks it to the square. Schwartz gets back, can't quite control it. Matthew Phoebe, he can't do that either. Fraser dashing with the ball in front of himself, and he's bundled over, and it was unfair according to the umpire. So Mark Fraser will take the free kick for Collingwood between left back pocket and left half back flank. 3-2 Melbourne, 1-5 Collingwood.
Drop punt to centre wing. Maud was a target. 3 Demons went, a couple interfered with one another. Turner got it off Maud to Richardson with a bounce through centre wing. Drop punt, Houlihan again, sits and waits. Well done that time by Gilbert with some dash, and well played to Campbell.
Let him go, you got him, recover. Not bad.
Lazy drop punt to full forward. Schwartz with a big fly, couldn't hold it. Still Schwartz, couldn't give it off in a hurry, should have handballed. The reflex wasn't there. Kerrison to Monkhorst to Fraser, his left foot, awkward. Attacking at Barwick, gets a free kick. Robbins in the back, so Barwick from centre wing. Knee reconstruction last year. Drop punt, Houlihan again the target. Williams almost spectacular. Round the body by Pickering. Watson. With him Sullivan. It's a famous name in football, Watson, isn't it? To centre wing, Krasiska.
Oh, what is he supposed to do, umpire? Let the Collingwood player take the mark.
Well, it was high though, Robbo.
Oh,
there was
Bernie,
interference.
Gee whiz.
I know you must put pressure on the player, but when
no
it is
wonder you
high,
want a Brownlow medal.
come on, fair's fair, Robbo. If the free kick's there,
He's got to
must be
go for
paid.
the ball, and he's
of course he
his way
does.
through, taking the ball with him. That's football.
You can't take his head as well, Robbo.
Gee, I wish you two were mic'd, and umpiring would be terrific.
Kick to right half forward. The mark has been taken by Williams, and Williams for Collingwood. Such a very good young player as Paul Williams. His kick up towards full forward. Rocker went a little too early, and in doing so has interfered with Jimmy Steins. Steins acting captain for Melbourne in this game. Short kick, mark taken by Pickering. Good running by Rode. He runs through centre half back and kicks to centre half forward. Marking contest, ball hits the ground, picked up by Hopgood. He's well tackled. Gaffer gets the ball clear to no one in particular. McCartney overruns it. The ball awkward, bouncing. Now opportunity for Collingwood through Russell. Russell's short kick is very good, finds Monkhorst. Monkhorst on centre wing, and his delivery is perfect, finds Starcevic. Craig Starcevic, short kick, a little too short. It's picked off by Gritter, then taken by Tingay. Back to Gritter, in turn goes to Pike. Pike's long kick, too far? No. At the back, Schwartz, can't control it. Monkhorst, now McEwen. McEwen's kick, he's dumped after kicking the football, and there's a bit of a dust-up back there. Big Ronnie didn't like that treatment. Craig Starcevic kicks the ball up towards the 50-metre line. Punched away from Morwood, and Pike.
Now, they'll all get reported if you're not careful here, Robbo. The umpire will give them a warning if they don't stop.
Burn, I'll watch the footy, eh?
And also Jakovic was reported earlier for that wrestling incident with Michael Gaffer.
Well, Shane Morwood has the free kick at right half forward. Kicks it in towards centre half forward. It goes through all players. Chipping in is Norrish. Gathers quite nicely, steadies, and kicks it wider still. The mark is taken by Stretch.
Looks for Sullivan at centre wing, trying to half volley. Richardson, who's played well early, gave it away.
He had, yes, I agree with you, Robbo. The decision there should have been holding the ball. He did give it away. He had possession and gave it away, definitely.
To Watson from the centre square with a very good kick to full forward. Rocker, Rode at the back, thumped away cleverly. Nice take by Phoebe. Squeezes it out to Norrish. That's Stephen Phoebe, one of the twins. Here's Norrish from Claremont, who's done all right. That one not so good. And out on the full.
I think these guys that have come from interstate and the youngsters just have to get used to maybe the tempo, Bruce. And
we've seen Norrish and Hopgood both miss
yes,
pretty easy shots for goal.
And that's why the Foster's Cup, I think, is so good. It gives the coaches a chance to watch these boys under the different pressure. As the ball is up at full forward for Collingwood. Rode, rock solid in defence. Robbins, Steins, play on, yes, fair enough. Handball away. Stephen Phoebe. Now Norrish. Norrish from right half back. Kicks it straight towards Monkhorst, who is there on his own, 15 metres in the clear. Handball McCartney. Back further, Gaffer. Monkhorst has got it where he took the mark from, and then decides to kick long and 45 metres into attack, but the mark is taken there for Melbourne by Steins.
Collingwood out, right out.
Steins is at centre half back, kicks it wide. Pickering, long hand pass is pretty good. Tingay, possession number 8, lovely kick. Or just a little bit too far there for Neitz, and coming in to take a good solid chest mark is McEwen for Collingwood. He's between wing and half back for the Magpies. The scoreboard, Melbourne are 3-2, Collingwood are 1-5. Jakovic has kicked 2 goals for Melbourne, but presently is on the interchange bench.
It's had quite an afternoon, hasn't he? Reported 2 goals and injured all in the space of 10 minutes. Ball held up at centre wing.
How about Andy Lovell taking the hand pass? Was he going anywhere then, Bruce?
Maybe to hospital. That was all. That's what they used to call those. So the seconds ticking away. We're about to have quarter time. And there it is, with Melbourne at quarter time in a most entertaining opening, lead by 9 points.